Hello everyone, welcome back to day 3 of this tournament, SC2casts.com's first invitational, and this is your host Shiki SC, and welcome back once again to Group A, day 3, game 2, between the Blue Zerg spawning at the 6 o'clock position here on Metalopolis, MTW Dimaga, and his opponent is going to be the Red Zerg spawning at the 3 o'clock position here on Metalopolis, is Omar. And yeah, Dimaga is up 1-0 right now, and I'm getting a little bit of lag, so hold on. Alright, hopefully that fixes that. But yeah, Dimaga is up 1-0 on Scrap Station. He did take the game with some Zergling play. He did get a Baneling nest up. Omar started to convert some of his Zerglings into Banelings, but he was caught off guard in a bad position, and Dimaga was able to capitalize on that and take the game. So we'll have to see... Ooh, Extractor Trick coming down here for Omar, actually. Not many Zerg players are doing that now. Most Zerg players are choosing to get their Overlord on 9, and then get the drone, the 10th drone, and then 12th and 13th, or sorry, 11th and 12th drone after that. But Omar here just now getting his Overlord up. It looks like he's going to have quite a bit of extra minerals, and maybe that means he's going to be putting up an early pool? Hard to say. Dimaga, on the other hand, is just continually pumping drones. No spawning pool or hatchery yet. So I'm not really sure who's ahead at this point. Really tough to say. Omar is putting up his gas even before he's got his spawning pool or hatchery. So that is very reminiscent of some early Baneling or early Zergling with metabolic boost play. Dimaga's drone is still in the base. He is going to get to see this spawning pool. That's probably going to make Dimaga want to put down a hatchery. And he is. Once again, the player that can wait the longest and kind of react to the other Zerg player tends to come out on top, just for the fact that they're going to have a better economy. If we look at the income, yeah, we've got 16 to 13 harvesters, and because Omar's already getting gas, that means his minerals are almost, well, his mineral income is almost half of what Dimaga's is. And it looks like Dimaga's natural expansion is coming up, and... not even close to being done, of course, but his spawning pool is up as well. A little more lag. Let me see if I can fix that. Alright, hopefully that fixes it. Still need to defrag my computer with all these deleting and creating games. It's getting pretty ridiculous. And still... Nope, now it seems to have cleared up. I don't know. Probably just needs a defrag, but I will do that tonight. And Omar already getting a Baneling nest up, so he's looking to be doing some early Baneling play again. And if he times it right, he could destroy a lot of Dimaga's workers. So that is kind of what I'm guessing he's going to be planning on doing. The spawning pool did just finish. There's a Queen and 6 Zerglings in production. Omar's Zerglings are already about to pop out. And he does have enough supply for that. He got his Overlord up quite a bit earlier. And Dimaga's in the same position, but his natural expansion is about to pop, and his Zerglings are just about to come out as well. So he should be able to defend against this unless Omar's Baneling nest can finish right away and converts them almost instantly. He should be in a good position, although Dimaga is clearly in a better position economically. But the Baneling nest is finished, and will we see some Banelings being morphed? I'm guessing they will be morphed up here on the high ground, and yeah, we've got 5 Banelings being morphed in. 2 more Zerglings are, yes, transforming or morphing into Banelings as well. So this could be very troublesome for Dimaga if he's caught off guard. There are 2 Spinecrawlers coming up, and there is a Queen blocking the ramp with 6 Zerglings here. 1 is going out to scout now, and he's going to see all these Banelings. He's going to get a few... Ooh! That is not good for Omar. He needs to watch that Baneling micro. And 2 blow up on a Queen here. And, ooh, that's a bad decision. He split up 2 of the Banelings. I'm going to go back to that, just see what he did wrong in microing. And, yeah, we'll slow that down. So, blew 1 Baneling on the Queens, 1 got killed, and then 2 on the Spinecrawlers each. That is not what you want to do. You don't want to attack these Spinecrawlers with your Banelings. That is virtually a throwing away the minerals and gas and the supply. You want to use them on the Banelings on Zerglings or drones. I guess he couldn't get up into the main base. He probably should have just taken out as many Zerglings as he can and then retreated with those Banelings. Because against the Spinecrawlers, they're just absolutely worthless. It takes 5 or so Banelings to kill this 1 Spinecrawler, but 1 Spinecrawler only costs like 150 minerals, so that is not very effective at all. And yeah, so drone, yeah, 150 minerals per spine crawler. Dimaga putting up a third one and a fourth one in his base just to develop a little more defense. Omar is now putting up his natural expansion, his hatchery at his natural expansion, and really not researching anything, just continually pumping out larvae and zerglings, and it looks like he's in a little bit of trouble. Yes. Dimaga does have the better Zergling count, and I believe he does get a better line and a little bit better micromanagement with his Zerglings, and he's going to come out drastically ahead. So he was only up one Zergling, and now he's up almost 6 or 7. And they are going to get in. If they get to kill this queen, he's going to be in big, big trouble. But the drones do surround the Zerglings and help that queen out in defending, and they fight that off. So units lost tab, we're fairly even right now, although I would put Dimaga fairly further ahead, just for the fact that he's got his Roach Warren coming up on the way, and he's got both bases are saturated. Looking at the income tab, he is almost, almost double the harvesters right now, and Omar is slowly starting to catch up, but it's not going to be quite enough. Omar knows he's got to do some kind of damage. He needs to morph these into banelings and take out a bunch of these drones, come around the back, get a few pot shots and destroy some. But if he doesn't cause any economic damage, he's going to fall too far behind and probably die to a Roach Push. Roach Push does look very, very effective here for Dimaga now. The Roach Warren's done. He's got 7 Roaches on the way, and they are being rallied out to the front of his base, likely to move on in onto Omar's base. Starting to transfer some drones now, but if we look back at the income tab, he's still 10 workers behind. He's just getting his Roach Warren up now, and I don't even think, he does have a second queen, so his larva production is going to be okay, and he's putting up, that's only his second extractor, so I would have thought that was in the main base. But splitting up his gas production, there's a few Zerglings with speed here for Omar, but they do spot all of these Roaches moving in on his base. This impending push is probably going to be just too much for Omar to handle. He's trying to put up a spine crawler, but that's going to be a little too late and not quite enough, even if it was up. 7 Roaches against 2 Queens and a few Zerglings. There's quite a few more Zerglings now, but Dimaga's got some great positioning on his Roaches. Clumping up his Roaches in a few groups allows these Zerglings to not get a surround on the Roaches, and he kept all of the Roaches that he brought. Actually, there is 9 of them now. So Omar does GG. Dimaga takes the game and the series 2-0. So just a couple short casts for you today, but we do have a very, very busy week ahead planned for you guys. So stay tuned for day 4, 5, 6 of Group A and B. And thanks for tuning in. Take care. See you next time.